Hello and welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My name is Zena, my team's here and creator's here. Any negative energies that are being sent to the channel, to myself or to you the viewer, I transmute them into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. To the people who are sending, I send them love and I hope that they find joy, peace and happiness in their hearts. So I don't normally do this where cards are already out, but I actually had to get up last night and do a reading, and I left them out. I did record it, but I looked a bit so I've outlaid them again, basically. Now, what came up was the death. Now, the death card came up as a rebirth, that when we're going through our awakening, you know, and we had the death card and then we had the world, and that was to connect with everything, and then we had the sun and a new leash of life. Now, I was drawn to pull on the Rebecca Campbell Ancient Wisdom cards, and what I actually got over the death card was the standing stones, to transmute your vibration and use your voice. What I actually picked up from this last night was we were all electric conductors. We're connected to the planet with one larger one in the middle, as you see, and then we all connect and attune around it and power up. We're actually a connector. The energy that we hold within us can you know, power the planet basically with the energy what's within us. We have symbols that are left from the ancestors telling us this, and you know, we've seen it in the Egypt, in all of the temples. They're showing this to us, that we're actually connectors. They're showing it us with the temples themselves, that the temples, we understand that the temples are the connector, but that was how they were showing us that we are connectors, and that all the symbols are telling us this. We have our own pure energy, and once we power up, we won't need any oil, any electricity, any power that we're having to pay for now from the higher ups. We won't need this, and this is what they have been trying to hide from us. We are more than a being inside this organic body, and I was getting that from that card, and that was over the death card, and this is what has been being tried to stop, so that we don't do this, so that we don't wake up to who we actually are. But we're all waking up now. We're all looking at ancient histories and the signs and symbols, and we're understanding that the way the Bible itself, or not just the Bible, but most books depicting creator or creator's word, have all been manipulated in some way, shape or form. Now, over the world, I pulled and this was a pretty weird one, the Guardian Stones. I pulled the Guardian Stones, and that we are all guardians of the planet, and that something is coming to the planet. Now, when I was actually looking at the card itself, I'll show you in a while, it's got awakening, progress, intuition. So that's what we did. We all basically, there was death to all previous situations. When you go through an awakening, you have to let go of everything, and you call up your ancestors for the help and the support that you need to bring you into the new world, basically. So as guardian stones of the planet, this is where the weird stuff came out. I put that we should, and there's something over the top of the planet that blocks the sun, and it also looks like two moons and another planet coming in our planetary solar system. And as you can see from the card, if you look at the card itself, when I was looking at this last night, this would be the world inside, and that is the energy field, what we're all learning to build within ourselves, and that we join and combine and we form a shield around the planet itself. Then you have this, it's a stone, but when you look at the card, when I actually looked at the card last night, it showed me that it's something coming from bigger than the earth, bigger than the planet Earth, and it's coming over the earth itself. And you see that the shining at the back, it's like the sun, but if you look, it's like as if there is two moons basically. And I believe that there is a planet that's coming into our solar system. It's going to look as though it's another moon basically, but it's another race that are coming, and we're having to build up a shield around the planet collectively to protect it. And this is where I was going, and that the energies are something all to do with this, all this, where we're all trying to vibrate at an higher level. So that was what I got for that card. There was a little bit more, but that was in the other video. I'm going to pre-post that for the future basically. And then over the sun, because I did say that the sun was going to be blocked out by that as well. We had the sanctuary card with harmony and balance and joy and contentment. So basically, once we are here to create this, in the sky, we've been seeing all the northern lights basically all around the world. We've seen auras around the moon, we've seen auras around the sun. We've had a lot of activity in the solar system basically, and everyone's noticing how we've got clouds all the time. Why have we always got clouds? Because they're being blocked out basically. The clouds are being blocked out, so we can't actually see the energy that as a collective that we are sending up there and creating and moving to a different vibration. And it's got yeah, I've done that. The love is the energy to protect, and that was it. That's what I also got about water, about ripples of water. When something goes in water, it sends out a ripple. And then when you can see sound also, because you can see sound makes a roundish sort of a pattern with a vibration. The echoes of sound goes like that. We've seen it with people, have shown it before. So it's all in a swirl. And now the Kundalini basically is the swirl of our energy building up in our body. It's us kicking in our own energetic field from within, without, and that's why it's represented as a snake, as a winding snake, and it goes up, and when you do it, you actually feel it pulsing from the bottom, from your roots. You feel it pulse up through each and every chakra, and when you can visualize it, that's how it goes into like circles going up like this, like conductors. And that's what we're doing. We're opening the conductors within ourselves to fire up the power that is within us. So I was getting that with that. And also that then I pulled over the top of the death card, I pulled the lovers, and it's basically all the losses that the collective went through for their awakening process. So it wasn't just lovers as partnerships, it was lovers as people, lovers of places, of things. When we died, we basically died to awaken to all of the things that was bad, that wasn't supposed to be in our energy field, that was stopping our energy from kicking in, basically. So we got rid of all of those. So all of those have gone, and that was over also it was a singing stone. So the singing, that's what I was saying about the energies. Yeah, the singing stone. So that's what I was saying about the energies. It was like a power up, and it's like a power thing, and this is what the read was all about, and I really wanted to share it. Now, I had with the world card, we had the guardian stone, and over that I pulled the moon upside down, and that's what I was saying with that guardian stone. With that's whatever it is that's coming, it's going to be something to do with the moon, 2 moons, but it's going to be blocking out the sun because of the sheer volume of it. And with the moon also, I got that there will be no more moon magic to the planet, because all this magic that people have been doing, the black magic, the dark magic, the blood magic and that, this has been causing disruptions in the planet's vibration. You know, the planet does not vibrate on that kind of an energy level. Doing the blood magic, they're sacrificing animals and things like that. So there's going to be no more of that also. Now, over the sun and the sanctuary, which would be obviously the future, the justice came, and that came upside down. So it's basically telling me there is going to be no more of dark and light. It's just going to be a complete balance, because it came over the sanctuary. And once we all connect on that energetic level and that was it. I also was getting about the frequency of 144,000. It's a frequency, it's not people. It's a frequency of us all joining on that frequency. The planet itself is going up to the frequency of 144,000. And that is what we're doing. We are lifting our vibration energetically to 144,000, to that sound. This is the manipulation that was wrote in the books. This is the signs, the real people, the ancestors, the ones that scribbled text onto walls and things like that. They were leaving us signs and synchronicities, and so we would understand it better. But because we've had people, places and things trying to control us for eons, they misinterpreted everything that was supposed to be taught to us, because we do now know about, ancient civilizations, about a lot of it's coming up about the way they were and the way that they were tried to be separated. And all along, this is what's been happening. We've been manipulated to separate us, not for us to be in union, because when we are in union and in love and in, balance, that is when the magic actually happens. And we know that ourselves as individuals, because once you become in balance with yourself and you're conducting yourself on a proper energetic level, you experience a lot of miracles on a personal level. And then we do this as a collective, and we understand this, and this is what they were on about the law of attraction. But we do that from within. That is who we are. And as a collective, when we join together, imagine what that will do. Imagine what we can actually change by joining collectively, our energies, our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, and to stop all this mass destruction that's going on around the world, basically, because there's no need for it, and it's all about money and power. So that was what that reading was about. I am going to do another reading, but I did want to put this out there. And I know that others have seen this. I know that others know this. I know they do, because I work on a collective level. I can feel the energies that's going round, and I know I'm not the only one who's seen this. And yeah, call me crazy, but hey, us crazy ones know exactly what's happening. So from myself, from my team, and from Creator, thanks for watching, guys. We wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy. And please comment below, comment if you agree with anything that I've been saying, or you know, just comment if you don't even agree. Just give me some feedback on this. I could really use some feedback on it, please. Not so I need to, you know, but I'd like to know what others are thinking. I'd like to know how we are collectively. So I'll leave that with you, and thanks for watching. Bye.